We're plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's going to go a long way. Trostekong. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, nicely intercepted. Unahi. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a throw. Lookman. Aim forwards. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ndidi. Spread out to the left. Adli. Amrabat. Adli. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kept out by a stubborn defence.
Nigeria clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Chukwueze. Oh, such a clever touch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Adli. Unahi. Aina. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri! That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Iwobi. Ndidi. That looks a cracking ball. Thinks about the shot. Chooses to go back. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Hakimi, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mazraoui, gently done. Brahim Diaz. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ndidi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. Osimhen. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brahim Diaz. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Osimhen. Oh, super find. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz. He can run onto that. Now it's En-Nesyri. He has found the way through. En-Nesyri. And they've got a throw. Unahi. Over to the left. And that is out of play. Chukwueze. Bassi. Ndidi. And it's played forward. Aina. Iwobi. Now it's Chukwueze. He's cut it out. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. Out to the left it goes. Mazraoui. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Unahi. And here's Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Chukwueze. Aguirre producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And Morocco could break here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ndidi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Cross goes in there. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lookman. Trostekong. That is Diaz. Hakimi. Nicely shaped. There's the header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
And the series simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Ndidi. Lookman. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That is lovely. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Mazraoui, and he's gone backward here. Brahim Diaz! And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Amrabat. And reclaimed it in a trice. Amrabat, backward it goes. Chukwueze. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's in plenty of space here. Lookman. Now here's the delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Mazraoui. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Very nicely done. Ndidi. Iwobi. Chukwueze!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Amrabat. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. Bassi. Aim forwards. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Lovely feet. Knocks it out wide. Mazraoui puts them all in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Iwobi. Amrabat, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hakimi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ndidi. Aina. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Aina. Some good work on the right flank here. Chukwueze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Adli powering forward here. And here's En-Nesyri. And here's En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. Shapes to shoot! Mazraoui goes short. Amrabat. Over to the left. Oh, good ball! Danger averted for now.
En-Nesyri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And a chance! And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. That's good play. And here's En-Nesyri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, they could break here. Lookman, gently done. And that could set him on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bassi, and the keeper's got it again. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Aguirre. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. In the city!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's played forward. Amrabat succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great defending, strong and determined. Dinks one through. Mazraoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Goes for a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Chukwueze. Bassi. Lookman is onto it in a flash. It's a throw-in. What a throw-in. Now, where's he looking? Bassi. Iwobi forwards and with intent. Mazraoui. Aguirre moved on forwards. Clears it away. Lookman. Aim forwards. Osimhen, now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lookman. Ndidi, gently done. And he's there to get it away. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. And Here's Osimhen. Osimhen played out to the left flank. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Iwobi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he has been fouled there. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. He's shifting through the gears here. Unahi spread out to the left. Now what about this cross? Lookman. Agea. Mazraoui. Unahi. Osimhen. And now the breakaway. Chukwueze. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ndidi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Osimhen. And here's Iwobi. Unahi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Unahi. Iwobi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Trostekong. Bassi. Trostekong. Aina. Ndidi. Aim forwards. Cleared away. Mazraoui. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Adli. And it's Amrabat. Iwobi. Chance here to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Ndidi, gently done. Chukwueze, that's a delicate pass. Unahi moved on forwards. Bassi does really well to win the ball there. Played in by Mazraoui. And the keeper has it. Ndidi. Bassi. Bassi shifted upfield. Adli. Hakimi. Amrabat. Hakimi. Aguerd. Unahi. Mazraoui. Corner it is. Ndidi can get it clear. There's the shot! That's got him rattled. Amrabat. Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played in here. Bassi forwards and with intent. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Aim forwards. Unahi. Mazraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
About as smooth as it gets. Morocco are back in business. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Adli. The final seconds now. Cleared without complication. Ambitious ball here. Aguirre cuts it out. Adli. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Turns and goes back. Nice control. Unahi. Showing good feet. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Mazraoui. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Morocco gets the second half started. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Unahi. Chukwueze. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. He's in space and looking for options. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ndidi attempts a clearance. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Wins the duel this time. Osimhen. Iwobi. Out to the left it goes. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hakimi. And it's Iwobi. And it's played forward. Aguirre. Unahi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Trostekong. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Mazraoui is there and he can get that clear. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ndidi is offering a right smile there.
Unahi. Amrabat. That's been drilled forward. Mazraoui. Swept in. That has been knocked clear. Lookman. Now it's Chukwueze. Aina. Iwobi. Iwobi is fouled. He's gone for it! Lookman. And it's hoisted clear. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Real chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's very neat. Chukwueze's cross. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Ndidi. Iwobi. Lookman. Adley did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. Adley. Hakimi. Unahi. Hakimi. And here's Adley. Amrabat. Amrabat proves just a little bit too strong. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lookman shifted upfield. And here's Osimhen. Shot goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Aguirre, nicely aimed pass. Ndidi. Chukwueze, gently done. Iwobi, done delicately. That has been knocked clear. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Bunu trying to keep this in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Ndidi. And the finish! Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Nesiri. So what can they make of this? Clipped into space. And he cuts out the supply. Lookman. Iwobi. Aina. Chukwueze. Aina. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ndidi looks to get on the end of this. Amrabat. Aim forwards. Unahi. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lookman. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper's dealt with that. Unahi, oh, good-looking ball. Ndidi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Aina. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chukwueze. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there. Unahi. Lookman goes on a run down the left wing. Played in by Lookman. Here comes the corner. Aguirre tries to clear. Now the can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Unahi. Oh, easy pickings there. Osimhen. Now it's Iwobi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ndidi played out towards the right wing. And the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Aguirre, quality ball. Nesiri chasing after it. Chukwueze. Iwobi caresses it through. No way through, so back it comes. Ndidi. Hakimi. Unahi. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ndidi. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Ndidi. Now it's Chukwueze. Chance, surely! And again! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Osimhen at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Nigeria go into the lead. Adli. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Iwobi. He can get that clear. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Iwobi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Amrabat getting this one clear. That'll be a throw-in. Lookman. And that'll be a goal kick. Unahi. Aguirre. Aguirre, gently done. Unahi. Mazraoui. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aina. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And back to the goalkeeper. Trostekong. And here's Brahim Diaz. Looking here to chip it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Morocco making consecutive changes here. Ndidi. Driven forward. Tries to get it clear. Mazraoui. Up towards the front line. Bassi makes the interception. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina. He can run onto that, calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Trostekong. He's having a look round. Unahi. Hakimi. Adli. Just about up to 75 minutes. Amrabat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Amrabat might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Aina. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ben Seguir. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Unahi. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Osimhen. Out to the right. Now it's Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Trostekong. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Ben Seguir. Here it is, crossed in. And that's been repelled.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's been won straight back. This looks promising. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Over to the left. And he's heaved it away. Unahi. Mazraoui looking to add to his goal. And he's onside.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Driving forward. Lookman. Played into the middle.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mazraoui shifted upfield. Bassi. Trostekong. Ndidi. Aina. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Lookman! He is just caressing the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the left it goes. Lookman.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Unahi. Moved on forwards. Lookman takes control of it and he's on the move. Amrabat. Unahi gently done. And it's Mazraoui.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Iwobi. Chukwueze.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Ben Seguir. He's having a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Amrabat, spread out to the left. He whips it across.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Ben Seguir, Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And straight into the wall.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Gets good distance on it. Over to the left. Needs a quality cross. And it's made its way to him. Unahi. Chance for a shot! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ben Seguir! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And there's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. And he's going direct. Amrabat played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. Hakimi. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, sweet feet. Cross from Hakimi. That has been knocked clear. That is a brilliant interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Morocco don't have many options and time is running out. And it's Hakimi. Referee's given a throw. Amrabat. Now it's Adli. Aimed in towards the centre. Played it again. Climbs up big! Ben Seguir. In he goes again! I think we're just about done here. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. This could be their final throw of the dice. Mazraoui with the short one. They need to get it in quick. That's tidy. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Nahi. It is now or never. Time is against them. Morocco with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Mazraoui plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Amrabat tries to dink it through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Osimhen. Lookman. Bassi. Lookman. Ndidi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. And it's Adli. Ben Sagir. Oh, good spread. A heavy challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. Nigeria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain